Hi beautiful people, and welcome back to my closet. So I'm here to make a follow-up video, and boy oh boy did it take me a long time to follow up this video. So about 4 years ago I made a video called Natasha's Wig Talk, where I discussed different options for wigs, for buying different types of wigs for wig care. I talked about synthetic wigs, human hair wigs, and different care tips and tricks, and just talking about everything to do with wigs. So you can look at that video if you haven't seen it. But I wanted to make this video about this wonderful hack that I found for taking care of my synthetic wigs. So as you know, as I spoke about in that video, I wash my synthetic wigs with fabric softener. So you can soak it in water and a bit of fabric softener, and basically rinse it out, and you're good to go. It's really a wonderful little trick. I find it works better than regular shampoo. Some people like to use the regular shampoo, but I just find it dries out the synthetic fibers more. So I'm good with this fabric softener trick, so please try it. Now, here's the important thing. After you use the fabric softener, you need to sort of straighten out the wigs. So especially if your wigs are older. So this hack can really make your wigs go for a long time. I've had wigs for like 5-6 years now, and this wig that I'm wearing now is one that I was wearing, the same one that I was wearing in that video I made 4 years ago, and it's lasted me all this time because I take good care of it. And like I said, I wash it often with fabric softener. I straighten it after it's dry, so don't try to comb through it while it's wet. Let it dry, and then you use a straightener. You straighten out the fibers, make sure there's no little creases or little sort of curly hairs or whatever. You have to get everything nice and straight. So sometimes it takes a while to get through that process of straightening. You have to be very patient, and once that's done, now I do a special trick. So I've been looking for something to sort of soften up the fibers, because the fabric softener already softens up the fiber quite a bit. But sometimes when you put your hands through it, it gets caught, especially in the back here, the nape of the neck. So anytime the wig fibers rub on clothing, it sort of tangles them up a little bit. So if it's just sort of going on your neck, if you have a bare back, then actually it doesn't tangle up that much. So I was looking for something to sort of make it so that it seems more natural, so that I could do this with it. And I found a great little hack. So it's this stuff right here. This is argan oil. Okay, I bought it at Walmart, and I'll put the information, or I'll put a picture up of it. But the argan oil is a miracle. Like, it really softens it up, especially if you spray it underneath on the back of the neck, where the back of the wig. So definitely see what I've straightened this one, and I've sprayed the argan oil, and look what it does. I can just do that. It doesn't clog up, it doesn't get stuck. It's really, really wonderful. So here, I'm going to show you what I've done now. I've obviously, this argan oil can also work on natural hair. So if you have a human hair wig, it'll probably also soften that up. I have a couple, and thanks to my dear friend Carolyn, I have a new one, a blonde one. So I'm going to be wearing that future video. Thank you so much, Carolyn. I appreciate it. And Carolyn also sent me a couple of synthetic wigs. So I want to show you actually how I use this product on one of those synthetic wigs. Now, like I said, you want to spray it to the back of the wig. So, okay, so we're going to try it out on my new wig that I got from Carolyn. Let's send this over. It's a wonderful little wig, and it has a natural wave to it. So I've washed this in fabric softener. That's my regular trick to make it nice and soft. So already it's feeling kind of soft, but as you know, look, so if I put my finger through it, see, it gets stuck, right? So we want to make this smoother. So I'm going to show you what the argan oil does. So I have never really tried this on a curly wig, so this will be one of the first attempts. So let's try it out and see what it does, okay? So here's my argan oil, and I'm gonna spray the back of it. So like I said, under the neck. So I just do a couple little squirts on the back here, on the back here, here. Now, not everyone likes this smell, so if you're not a big fan of the smell of the argan oil, you can sort of do this and then let it dry, so the smell will eventually dissipate. So you might not want to do this just before going out if you're not happy with that smell, but the smell is actually quite pleasant, so it's nice. And sometimes it'll fade within, you know, half an hour, and you can spray a little perfume or something if you want to detract from that smell. So I've sprayed it a bit, and another thing you'd want to do is go upside down. So I'm going from the back, and I'm sort of going through the layers here and giving a little squirt there, and then I do the next layer. So a couple of layers. So the idea is to go down from the cap in the roots, right? So you get it sort of everywhere. And again, just little spritz, the stuff, it's like a mist, so it kind of penetrates, right? So I'm going in quite a bit here, flipping it around, spraying it there, flipping it again, spraying it there. So now that I've got it in a bit, I'm gonna brush through it, okay? So you can use a soft bristle brush. So this is a special wig brush. Anything soft bristles will kind of work. So now I'm just gonna sort of comb it out with that. So already I can feel it sort of going through pretty quickly. And again, I'm gonna do it upside down, right? Backwards, make sure that it spreads properly. And obviously I want to get those ends too. So you got to make sure that the argan oil mist goes through the ends as well, and you can give it another little spurt. So I'm just going to do the ends now. So see, already it's going through a lot better now. So I'm not finished doing this. Now you can also take a fine tooth comb and also do it with that, because that fine tooth comb will help to spread it around more. Like it'll actually get onto each fiber. That's really what you want to do. You want to make it go onto every single fiber that you can. So, and spreading it around. So, and see, now my hand is actually going through it. Like it's not getting stuck on anything. And this is just like after a little bit of a spray. So, you know, you can let this dry and then do this again later, and you'll see that it sort of just goes around and everything and makes things smoother. So back to the beginning, and obviously to get it the style back, I will shake it out a little bit. There you go. So I think the best thing is to comb through with a fine tooth comb, and that will spread out will spread out the mist a little bit better. And I'll be back in a sec. I'm going to do that. All right, so here's a fine tooth comb. So basically this is what I want to do. I want to go through and comb out those ends, especially those ends, and put a little bit more spray. And again, just comb through it. So see now, even with this comb, it's actually going through quite nicely. So see how it's just combing through very nicely now? And I mean, typically with these small comb, it should get caught, but it's actually not getting caught. That's how well this stuff works. And I'm going to give it a little shake out. And there we go. Look, it's looking great. Adds a little bit of a shine to it. And look, I can put my fingers through it now. And it kind of feels more like natural human hair. It's really an amazing hack. Like really, 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 really cool hack. Like I said, I've been looking for a long time for this type of thing. And I did my DIY conditioner and water. And that kind of works. It does work, and it does give it a nice smell, because some conditioners smell good. So if you want, again, the synthetic hair to kind of smell like real hair, you just can put a little dab of conditioner spray too. But this stuff is amazing. Like, it's just, see, I'm combing through it now with my fingers, which is when you're out and about on town, basically you're doing this a lot, right? So, and if you're doing that and then your fingers like caught in it, that doesn't look very natural. So this looks natural. See? Same thing here. Amazing hack. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you like the hack. But definitely try it out. It's does wonders. Go look it up. I got mine at Walmart. But I'm sure you could probably find it in a lot of different pharmaceutical stores as well. And I hope you guys are doing well. Oh, did you see the outfit of the day? Let me show you the outfit of the day. Hope you liked the outfit of the day. Hope you liked the video. Try out the argan oil to keep your synthetic wigs looking amazing. And it'll help them to last longer as well. Take care, everyone. Love you all. And we'll see you in a future video. Bye.